Welcome to today's Wealth Talk, where we can collectively move forward on our wealth building journey. I am Mr. Eric Watson, entrepreneur and business leader. It is my mission to help as many people as I can in the areas of wealth, wellness, and winning. If I can help but one person get started on their wealth building journey, my job is done. Welcome to today's Wealth Talk, where we can collectively move forward on our wealth building journey. And I will say, as I say each and every day, I'm yet again blessed to be blessed on today, the greatest day of my life. And some of you may ask, why is today of all days the greatest day of your life, Eric? I'll tell you why. Today is the greatest day of my life because today is the most recent occurrence whereby I've been allowed to get up out of bed, walk amongst the living, take yet another breath, but more importantly, share with each and every one of you. And I truly feel that my ability to share is a blessing. I do not take it for granted. And I hope and pray each and every day that someone out there will be positively impacted and or positively influenced by something that is said today. All right. So let's go ahead and get on to what I call the 6 steps to financial freedom. These are the things they do not teach you in school, the very basics to financial freedom. All right. Now we talk about it all the time, but we'll go through it once again. Number 1 of the first steps to financial freedom is to create a budget. Step number 1. Number 2 is start an emergency fund. Okay. Number 3 is to reduce your expenses. All right. Number 4 is to increase your income. All right. Number 5 is to power roll your debt. And number 6 is to pay off your mortgage. And if there was a seventh, it would be to invest. But that's a matter of increasing your wealth, not getting there. We're talking about the basics of getting you to that point of being wealthy. All right. So those are the 6 steps. And I already defined in the beginning, wealth is having residual income that exceeds your monthly expenses. Okay. A residual income is an income that you receive month after month after month, whether you go to work or not. Okay. I already talked about step 1, which is to create a budget. We talked about step 2 already, which is to start an emergency fund. We already talked about step 3, which is to reduce your expenses. We talked about step 4, which is to increase your income. Last week, we talked about step 5, which is to power roll your debt. And today we will finally talk about step 6, which is to pay off your mortgage. Now, for most people, a home mortgage is the biggest debt they will ever have. For most people. All right. Many people aren't to the point where they can have a mortgage, yet they're renting a home. And there are many factors that play into whether you should purchase a home or not, including your finances, your long-term goals, your plans, and the real estate market at the time. However, I do recommend that you get into the homeowners market, get into home ownership as soon as is feasible for you. All right. After all, it is the American dream. Now, when you do purchase a home, okay, Forbes magazine recommends that you pay off your mortgage as soon as you can and definitely pay it off before you retire. Okay. Don't buy a home. And this is from Forbes magazine. Now they say don't buy a home if you can't afford to pay it off between 5 to 10 years. All right. Now we know that usually isn't the case, as most mortgage loans go up to 30 years. And there are even loans that go up to 40 years nowadays. All right. We know that's not the case for most mortgages. However, they recommend that you pay it off early. All right. Good financial planning is about accumulating assets and reducing spending. Eliminating your monthly mortgage can greatly increase the amount of money you can spend on other things like investments. Okay. Paying off your mortgage early transfers the money you would have paid to the bank to your pocket. All right. Now, paying additional payments have a powerful effect on getting your mortgage paid off quickly. Here's an example. A $150,000 30-year mortgage at 5% interest will cost over the life of that loan $289,885 when it's all said and done. All right. Now, doubling your payments on that loan will reduce the overall amount that you pay on that loan from $289,885 to $190,236. And it would be paid off in less than 10 years. And that's if you double what you pay on that loan throughout the life of the loan. All right. That's almost a savings of $100,000 and a reduction of over 20 years paying off that loan. Another example, tripling the payments on that same loan will reduce payments to $173,934. And it would be paid off in around 6 years. All right. That's a savings of over $115,000 and a reduction of 24 years on paying off that loan. What would you do with the extra money you're paying on your mortgage if your home was paid off? I know I would invest it, right? Now the only debt in my situation that I have is my mortgage. All right. Right now, I'm doubling payments on my mortgage to have it paid off in around 4 to 5 years. We've already been in the home for 2 years now, trying to get our home paid off. All right. And a good friend of mine, as I already said, a good friend of mine once said that you sleep better in a home that's paid off. And that is exactly what I'm shooting for. All right. So pay your mortgage off early. Now, I will say this again and again and again. The road to financial freedom takes discipline. So you have to be consistent with your actions. You have to be consistent in what you do as you move forward on this road to financial freedom. If you seriously want change, you have to be consistent, but it is possible. All right. So there you have it. Step 6 is to pay off your mortgage. All right. Once that is done, with all the other steps accomplished, you can consider yourself financially free, free to invest and grow your money. All right. If you have any questions and concerns about what I talked about today, please reach out. Let's connect. You can reach me at Mr. Eric Watson. That's MrEricWatson on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel at Mr. Eric Watson and just let me know what you think. All right. I want to hear where you are on your road to financial freedom. So with that, I want to wish each and every one of you a blessed and prosperous day. Go out and enjoy that road to financial freedom. Until we meet again, I'm out of here. Goodbye. Thank you for joining me for today's Wealth Talk. I hope I was able to help you with your wealth building mindset because, again, if I can help but one person get started on their wealth building journey, my job is done. Everyone have a blessed and prosperous day.